Yes, they are the next step. A modern farmer, we are going for diagnosis and the restraining an animal, checking for pregnancy, being led by our expert, Mr. Musoba. Yeah, there we take a look and see how it happens.
Then we need something to close it behind. Some pole.
You go from
in front.
The pole, where is it?
First make it in front.
Giving another rope.
Okay. It's at an angle. I should be. We fix both of them at a go. So I was trying to explain, telling you the instructions. That first of all, we now have the animal which you are taking as our specimen.
Yes.
And our main intention here is to take a beginner's diagnosis. Supposing this was a project, they tell you that we are supplying animals which are pregnant. It is your role to tell whether the animals are pregnant or not pregnant. By not mere looking at the animal, you have to take the diagnosis, a beginner's diagnosis. How we are supposed to do it, we have to check inside, not outside. Where your hand is going, like I told you the other day, you don't see there. But you have to use your science of anatomy, science of physiology, so that where your hand goes, you use the sense of feeling when the science that you have is telling you what you are doing. This time for beginner's diagnosis, there are two openings here. We shall leave the lower part of the vulva, then we shall use the upper part of the rectum. But when it comes to placenta retention, we again use the lower part of the system. Like I told you, still when you are pushing in the hand, you don't see there, but you must first of all understand the scientific theory of what you are doing so that you don't make a mistake. And then this animal has the two sides of the stomach. One side on the left hand side, the other one on the left hand side. But they all have a purpose. There is one side of the rumen, for this case, and one side of uterus. So you must know which direction. And then the hands that you are going to use. If you are using the left hand side, the left hand, it will take us towards the right side of the uterus. When you are using the right hand, it will take us to the left hand side of the lumen. So when we push going towards the left hand side, it means maybe you are checking how satisfied is the animal. You will touch the rumen to say this is a calf I've touched. You will have done nothing. And this pregnancy has stages which we are going to call trimesters. that when it's just beginning in the first trimester, you will feel something inside there, just like a ball in your palm, like a ball. You touch it, but it is sensitive because your hand there is a foreign body. It will struggle to escape. It will not just stand for you. So you can feel it from the palm of your hand and tell that around this size how many months you will tell. Then the second one, you will feel the volume. The volume, just something looking a little bit big, and you will touch, still use the sense of feeling. It will tell you that it's beyond the first semester, it's the second trimester. Then the third one, you will see something huge from 5 months and above. It's something big. You can tell that this animal is between 5 to 6 months, like that. So that is the theory part of what I'm going to do. But now this connection, the rectum, like I told you, it is better to understand the length. As you push in your hand, you understand the length. From the vent, I mean from the whatever, the part where you are pushing in your hand up to the last point, what is the length? You find that almost the whole of my hand is going to enter. If you don't know, you may push, it reaches somewhere here, and you think you are there. You are not yet there. You have to continue going. You know, God has created systems. God has created systems, and systems have different parts of the system have different parts, many functions. Now, as you push in the hand, it will reach somewhere here. You will feel the depression. The hand will now slope down. You feel it. It is sloping down towards the uterus. You now feel the uterus, the wall of the uterus, not inside the uterus. You access the inside when it is the other side of the reproductive system, after the cervix. Then you now touch the wall. You feel from above to tell what is there. But now, before you access the uterus, the other side, this animal will not allow you to enter because your hand is not allowed there.
It's for anybody.
It's a foreign body. It's not allowed. As soon as you touch the rectum like this, it closes. But there is a skill that you need to use. You have to palpate. Palpation is like you are requesting. Palpate. Then we are going to use the water and soap. A soap is like we are going to use the artificial lubricant. Because without that lubrication, it is not easy for you to access there. The lubrication does a lot of work in science, either human being or an animal. In the future, some of you who are married, if a woman tells you that I'm not ready for you, don't go there. If the woman takes you to court, you'll be in prison. That they call it marital rape. You are not allowed until she's ready for you, because that will be damage. Likewise to animals. There are cases when even some people whom have trained here, problems related with the dystocia, when the animal fails to push out the young ones. There is a time when that lubrication will get dry. The moment it gets off, the only alternative is to operate. You will even pushing in your hand, it will not go. And you will not get it from anywhere. That lubrication is timed. It has its own time. So if you don't work within that period, then you are finished. You not do anything else. So it is there for the purpose. Now the soap that we are using, the upper part of the rectum doesn't have the lubrication. You are now, since you want to access there, you are using soap as a lubricant. But if it was saturation, within that given time, there will be a lot of lubrication. Your hand will just play around there, and then much as you also apply some soap, but you will still get some assistance. The hand will move there easily. So that is what we need to do. But before we access there, there is some roadblocks in between there. The dung. As you push in, you access the dung. So you have to keep removing the dung outside. And sometimes it will also struggle to push out the dung. You have to remove that dung completely as you clean your hands, remove until it will be finished. And the skill of palpation should be done properly to make it allow you. The moment it allows you, inside there, it will open, it will become hollow. Even your hand will not feel it so much. It will, after it has opened for you. But the moment it closes, you will struggle to push in the hand. And as you struggle to push in the hand, you will tear the tissues inside there. And what will happen? You see blood, a lot of blood coming. That's not proper. So that is what I should let you know. Then the positioning of your hand. First of all, you need to have your nails trimmed. There are people with all sizes of nails. That is not allowed when it comes to that. And then the rings, you have to remove the ring in case it's there. Then ensure that you wash your hand and have long armed gloves up to the arm there. Then wash it and then apply soap to make it smooth, slippery before you do anything. The positioning, it is always not like this. I remember telling you, the animal can give you a kick and it disorganizes your gland and it will be rendered useless. So take care of course, we are also handling the different animal species. I told you that this one uses both legs and what? And the head. So this behind leg has a lot of force when it means kicking. So that's as I've told you, it can disorganize you. But what you are doing to do, don't harass the animal to get scared. Requesting what you are going to do after positioning yourself like this, one hand has to be here. And this part here, when you touch it like that, it stimulates the animal. Like us also, human being, there are some parts when they are touched, which I don't want to mention. you will find yourself moving. Anyway, you are at the level of understanding all categories of science, which is good for you. So after doing that, you are preparing it as if you are now connecting this to what you are going to do. So it will now sense what is coming next. It will now sense, but don't harass it. That's not proper. So may I have water and long armed gloves. They are these very ones. Hoping you have ever seen them.
Wet and soap.
Preparing you to become a future doctor.
Restart. Restart. Restart.
Try. It's okay. Just this one will not much work. So. Wash. Handle. So this is the same that you are going to do for application. Do it. So we call you for the placenta which has taken 1 week. Paid, the smell is terrible. I did it somewhere. Someone's daughter told me that.
Yes, I think you have seen. That's the beauty of agriculture. That's an expert, Mr. Msova, taking us through diagnosis. Yeah, as a farmer, you have to have the scientific knowledge about this. Let's keep on seeing until the end. Yes, as we continue, don't forget to subscribe and like. Yes, for more videos. You want to restrain me?
Who has the soap?
You can do that. Yeah, doctor has already given a solution.
I see beautiful. No stream. Where?
The soap?
The soap has a tick. There. You're recording something.
My boo. Who is Mr.
Get hold of them.
That is what I told you.
Again.
We are doctors.
After washing again.
Doctors don't comment.
Ticks are there.
Doctors should not comment.
You came for a very dirty cause. As someone's daughter told me the truth that for me, I don't marry a doctor. But of course, for you as a business, after everything, you're expecting
Money.
You're expecting some cash. So what's wrong with that?
I thought once.
Yes.
Your phone is too near you.
It's too near you.
So there. So that is what I said. The positioning of your hand must be like that. And then, like I told you, palpation. You see how it is struggling to contract. Yeah. But of course, you have to
Tamale.
It is there.
People take and post.
Doing the needful. So it is now allowing me. It has allowed me. When it allows me, I'm now accessing what I told you.
Hey, you met them.
Made them on the way, the obstacle.
It's okay. They said that it's going to be in that quick, but
Still have not given up. There we are. There we are. There we are.
It is about to be clean.
Mubitade mu love. Wano tewali love. Love. Ya love byandibadde wansi eri. Ya love byandibadde wansi. Naye waggulu bilala. So it is now aware. I don't now struggle. You see? Permission. Permission granted.
access granted.
Permission granted. Now I've reached there. I'm now sloping. As I slope, I continue. I continue. So, I hear enjoying.
Even for goats. Even for goats.
Goats you cannot.
Goats are small. Small.
I'm now playing around with the uterus.
Is it there?
It is there. It is running away from me.
It's feeling a foreign body. Sensing
So
it.
it is
You can
now.
even feel
It's now.
from
You
there.
can even feel from the stomach. Hey.
Not your hand.
It's there. Not the hand, but the fetus. See, it is escaping.
It is there running.
See that? It's there.
How old is it?
I've touched the head. Yes,
How big is it?
Not even one.
It's here.
It should be.
Signals to
When you look
diagnosis.
at it, it should be between
The fetus
between
is
3 to
there.
4 months. 3 to 4 months. There you are.
Let me see.
Is it a girl cow or a boy cow?
Now, but at least you must have something out of it. So,
You can now conclude.
Want that one cause problem.
no. But
Not a few times now.
what is worst when the hand is inside there, you now
And the fresh one, maybe.
open your fingers. When inside, open your fingers. That is not good. So here, I cannot tell everyone to keep practicing. We shall injure the animal. But what I've done with my doctors here, I put them in shifts. We go to different farmers. Maybe I give chance to 2, 3, 1 cow. another one, 1, 2, another cow like that. So they know what is inside there. But so long as you have followed what I've mentioned, it is easy. And also the direction of the what? Of the hand, how I've pushed. Yeah, that one I explained that when you check the other side, you'll be looking at the rumen. The rumen. So that's what it means. But I know you have animals at home. What is important?
You put the stick.
It might jump over.
Put the thing.
And this one's
Might
not
jump over.
That's it. Put the thing.
Put this one, banana.
You want to eat?
No, not here. The other side.
Are you normal?
You slap someone like that.
Extend the thing the other side.
Hey, stop disturbing the animal.